يعني لما ذكرت كل الجهات المتعاونة في الاستراتيجية اللي وضعها المركز من أجل مكافحة المخدرات لم يذكر الفنون. للأسف يعني الفن هو أحد أهم الوسائل اللي تحارب بها هذه الظاهرة، أو إن هي هذه اللي بتوعي أقل شيء العائلات وأولياء الأمور قبل حتى المستهدفين من الشباب.
أيها السادة، من بين سحب الضياع وأصوات الاستغاثة يبرز سؤال جوهري: هل ثمة طريق من ظلمة الإدمان إلى إضياء التعافي؟ وهل هناك من يبسط يد العون لمن سقط لينهض من جديد؟ في هذه الحوارية التي ستأتي بعد قليل والتي تحمل عنوان بين التعاطي والتعافي جهود علاج الإدمان في ليبيا، نفتح نوافذنا على رحلة المعاناة والأمل.
As a psychologist and addiction therapist who works closely with people struggling with substance use, I see a serious and growing problem. Unfortunately, the number of drug users has been increasing, especially in recent years. The situation has become dangerous. New types of drugs have entered the country, such as cocaine, which was previously uncommon in Libya but is now spreading rapidly. Tramadol, from the opiate family, is also widely used and has caused major challenges in both treatment and rehabilitation, even among users themselves. The biggest issue is the lack of sufficient government-run centers that offer free treatment. We currently have only one public addiction treatment center in Misrata, and it cannot accommodate the large numbers of cases. Private clinics are extremely expensive, and addicts may need a significant amount of money for treatment. We know the size of the problem well because we are directly involved with it. The truth is, it is a huge problem. It is visible on the streets and in daily life. For example, in Tripoli you can hardly walk down the street without seeing a drug user or addict. Even cannabis, which some believe to be a mild drug, is actually quite dangerous. Its spread among young people is alarming. Some statistics show that more than 20% of young people in Libya are using drugs. Not all of them are addicts, but many are users, and addiction is just a step away. We can't ignore or sugarcoat the issue. Addiction is not just a Libyan problem, it is a global one. Whether it's about physical drugs or other forms of addictions, talking is not enough. We need action. We need real programs, real treatment centers. We shouldn't just mark international days or run superficial campaigns. The real question is, do we have the will and the means to tackle this issue, or at least reduce its impact? That's the challenge we face.
يعني بصورة جيدة وزارة التعليم، وزارة الداخلية، وزارة الخارجية، الشؤون، الشباب، الشؤون الإسلامية، ولا الأمر يعني ما يسمونه نخدموا زي الرغاطة، زي طه يوم عالم مكافحة المخدرات نديروا حفلة وما عادش نديروها إلى اليوم العالم مكافحة المخدرات الجاي. المفروض حملة زي ما درناها في كورونا، كان الحديث حول كورونا لمدة سنتين صبح وعشية. تخش توصل تلقى كورونا، تمشي تشابع تلقى كورونا، تفتح التلفزيون الصبح تلقى كورونا، العشية تلقى كورونا. تراخي نطلع على المخدرات ونشوف أتى بعد سنتين أشهر 100%. لذلك هذه المشكلة. تعرفوا جميع المستويات التعليمية والثقافية والاقتصادية والسياسية تم إيواءها في تلك الفترة في هذا القسم أو في الأقسام الثلاثة اللي كانت موجودة. لما نقولوا 22,000 حالة إدمان تم إيواءها، في الحقيقة أن هذا الأمر في عالم الإدمان في بلد مسلم يتميز بالوسط لا يمثل إلا 10% من المجموع الحقيقي للمدمنين.
العمل اللي نشتغل الأخصائيين النفسيين، المدربين تدريب كويس، العدد، الأطباء النفسيين، الطرق الحديثة لمتابعة الناس المتوقعة. يعني المفروض يكون في صفة دورية، يعني عندك مركز كل أسبوع في البداية يكون في متابعة، لكن بعد فترة السيطرة مع شدة العدد يزيد، الناس اللي تطلع معهم تتواصل معهم، فمحتاج أنت لكادر يتبع الحالات ولو كانت في مدن وحتى في بيوتهم. يشتغل العالم. فهذه أكثر صعوبات نواجه فيها.
Today, we are here in response to an invitation from the National Center for the Treatment and Rehabilitation of Addicts in the city of Misrata. We thank them for this invitation and for organizing this event, which we truly needed to raise awareness about the dangers of drugs. Thankfully, the message has been delivered. I commend and appreciate the efforts of the National Center for the Treatment and Rehabilitation of Addicts in Misrata, both in organizing this event and in addressing drug abuse. The problem is very serious and has gone beyond the limits of control. It is time for us to reach for new mechanisms to confront the drug pandemic. By the way, we were the first to coin the term pandemic in reference to drugs during the first International Scientific Conference on Drugs in 2021. We included it in the conference recommendations, stressing that the drug crisis and catastrophe must be treated as a pandemic, similar to COVID-19, because by all standards it is a pandemic. The destruction and devastation caused by drugs in Libyan society and in humanity at large has exceeded that of World War I, World War II, the current wars we are witnessing, and even natural disasters. Therefore, we were the first to use the term pandemic for drugs, and we must continue to affirm and promote this understanding. Another very important point is the solidarity and cooperation between security agencies, the military establishment and civil government institutions. This collaboration will certainly lead to the development of programs and action plans. We need every effort, every idea, and every initiative to confront and combat drug abuse. Of course, the National Center is a civilian center, not a police or security facility. Its core mission is treatment, rehabilitation, and awareness. That means when a patient comes to us, they receive medical treatment, but also undergo rehabilitation and awareness programs. Currently, we have 80 residents at the center, and the number can reach up to 100. The duration of their stay varies. It can last 3 months, 4 months, or even 5, depending on the type of substance they were using and the severity of their addiction.